You gonna help me out today? Are you gonna help me out? Try to figure out how to get through all this mess of stuff. I do need the help. I got too many things going on. I think the first thing I need to do is clean this place up. Good Lord. I think. Yep, I got it. Sweet beans. This is why you go back and you rewatch your videos as you took things apart, even though you took down notes and did all kinds of other things. Forgot completely about that little clip. So started cleaning up and had to do it over. So pulled it out. Kind of forgot something important. The little springy thing down there. Totally forgot. Took up the spring and clip. There's that part. I had to go fish. Where are you? There you are. Now you have to get stretched to there. Oh my. Okay. Get in your home. Get in your home. You're not in it yet. I don't think. There you are. Okay, you're in. I think that has to do with the recording mechanism, which I never tested. So, spring, in, check. Now, clippy fun. Remember this little thing? It has to go down there. How am I going to get it down there? Okay, you have to go. Okay. Now, can I actually get it clipped on? Now, let's see if I can't actually get it on there. Did I get it? I think. Yep, I got it. Sweet beans. Started noticing as the tape mechanism played, there's a little bit of a tick, tick, thump, 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 tick, tick, because the pinch roller has a little divot in it, because who knows for how many decades that was clamped in on the roller. And so it's developed a little bit of a soft spot. I'm seeing what I can do with it, but I might have to take off the front of this again and redo the pinch roller. More things. Do some more disassembly. Replace that. You can see the little divot in the pinch roller right there. And it's one of 1, 2, 3. But that one's the biggest one. And when you hit play, if you put any sort of pressure on the capstan roller, it stops on that groove, typically. So I gotta figure out a way to replace it. Occasionally it'll just stop anyway. But the tape has a definite thump every time it rolls over that. can even see it kind of thumping. Thump, thump, thump. Tape player from heck. So I thought maybe I can get a donation from a tape mechanism I already had, kind of in parts and pieces. See if I can't do a transplant. This one is still nice and rubbery and barely used. This was out of the B side of a double cassette deck, which probably never got used very much. Now, about the dented capstand pinch roller. See if we can't do something about it. And it's got everybody's favorite little thing on it. Need to get my hand in there. Please do not flingo. Yeah, where did it go? I sure hope it went somewhere I can find. Well, that's going to be a thing. Who knows where that is now? I have to find it. So it's definitely got a dent. Pretty bad one. So it gallops. Where did the doodad go? I can't find it. I'll steal one from something else. Another knock against the frustration level meter. Because you do not pop through. There's no way in heck you pop through. Maybe you do. I need a jig. Not the best method I've ever used. There we go. Lord have mercy. So, will you go through here? You will not, because you're a different size. They're the same size. They are the same size. Spindle this one is bigger than that one. Do 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 do. How would I even? How would I even? Could I just make you bigger? How silly would that be? Again, don't do what I'm doing, because, yeah, silly. Let's see, seems about right. So let's see, if you go through there, yep, that's the right size. So, yeah, let's see. Why not? So, let's just do patient stuff. That just might work. So let's get you through there and smooth you out. I think my transplant idea is going to work. So, you go here. Okay, we have a pinch roller. I can't get you back in there and locked into place. This little springy guy has to be held down somehow. Here he is. Okay. So you're going to go below that. There we go. That spring. You have to hold down. that. So you're in the little wedge. Now, the clip, wherever the hell it went. So I got to find that clip. So, fun times. Wait, is that you right there? Talk about a lucky break. How did you not fall anywhere else? You're right there. Crap. Ah!
A few moments later.
And then I really hate these clips. They're the bane of my existence. Frustration level ginormous. Thank God. I can't believe how many times I've had this thing apart and back together and apart and back together. New pinch roller. Fashioned from spare parts. Can't be any worse than it was before, can it? Surely? Back together montage. Might as well clean the switches. Okay, I couldn't take it. There were so many different screws in this thing. I just can't take it. So I'm going to find like a consistent set of screws so that everything matches, because there were so many different screws everywhere. Duh. Okay, I think I should have enough screws to find commonality between some. Make this more coordinated. I don't know why I do these things to myself.
In Greenbelt, we have an accident, but it has been cleared from the roadway. BW Parkway southbound at the Beltway. Langley, 123 Dolly Madison Boulevard northbound and southbound remain closed due to police activity between 193 Georgetown Pike and Seville Lane. Washington weather.
Today it's a partly cloudy day, high 74, partly cloudy overnight, 54 for... Mostly cloudy and 70.
72 in Brookville, 70.
Here with you. Hard. And he will give you the... what you wanted.
Okay, it's done. Fixed everything I could, polished everything I could, made everything look nice and pretty. So let me show you that it actually all goes. Hello, Reflection Joe. First, did some vinyl work on the sides to hide some scratches and bad areas. Polished and cleaned. Hello, Reflection Joe. Polished and cleaned and got rid of scratches on the dust cover. Again, fixed some things on the side over here. Took care of bad areas. Took care of some scratches around the controls. You've seen all the videos about the cassette and all the other stuff that's going on, plus all the lights in the record player area. So now it's just time to have some fun and, you know, play it. See if it works. Oh yeah, I forgot something. It didn't come with one of these 45 adapters. This is just an old one I had. And all the pictures I found online showed a adapter that was clear. So I printed one. Not exactly clear, but it's as clear as I can get with my 3D printer, or the 3D printer I have access with. So at least now it looks more authentic. Let's run through the mechanisms. First, I guess, let's just do the tuner. So tuner light turns on. I can tune it here, but I've also done some presets. So let's go through some of the presets. And again, I can come over here and tune it manually. As well, which is pretty cool. Or go back over here. What's interesting about this is the way you do the presets. There's essentially a little tuner for each knob. And if you watch the display down here, if I hit 1, it says that. If I hit 2, it tells me I'm on 2. If I hit 3, it goes further across. I guess that's where I am in the dial. Or even farther, because I'm going up and ascending here. So it actually indicates where you are in your tuning range as you hit these. So yeah, that's way up there on the tuning range. And then once you put it back in, oh, and the instructions on this said it comes with its own special screwdriver. Yeah, a little dinky screwdriver works just fine. You just put it in there, a little slot, and tune it with a little bit of twisting. And then you'll see the display here. When I put this back in, it goes across the circuit, and it says, okay, you're an equalizer again. And then it works that way. So tuner works. Antenna works. What now? Well, let's try out the tape. See what's going on with it. And gotta be careful again here. I can't play too much of anything because copyright. So hopefully you'll be able to hear a little bit. Okay, so tape. Remember I had to replace these lights as well. It's got Dolby noise reduction, and it does work. Right now it's off. And then play. Here it goes. And you can actually do it with, again, the Dolby noise reduction. treble. So that all works, and it will fast forward, stop, it will rewind. It does record. I'm not planning on doing recording on this anyway. It will pause, so play, pause, go. So tape player, tuner is all functional. Now, how about the record player? So let me go pick out a record or two here, see what I can come up with. Okay, I pulled this out because pretty cover. And who can resist a nice pink record? So let me get that on there. Okay, I'm doing this one-handed, so vinyl community get mad at me. Okay, there we go. Locks into place. Record player. The aux will work as well. Now, let's go. It'll lift and cue. I can move it to the left. I can move it to the right. I can hit repeat if I want to. And it cues up very nicely. And when I go to the end, it knows it's at the end of a record and will go back. Here, let's try to do something out on the fringe. How about some Amazing Spider-Man? Let's see what this old thing is. I think it's just stories. And it's probably in terrible shape. You know a record's in terrible shape when it's terribly scratchy and one side weighs more than the other. This poor thing. Let's see what it can make of this. Oh, it's also warped. Will you actually get on there? It will. Whoa, that's loud.
Our Records presents The Mark of the Man. The Amazing Spider-Man has many parts, but Jonah Jameson, publisher of the powerful Ben Bugle, isn't one of them.
What is this, Robertson? Be kind to criminals day?
Jonah, all I said was we better be sure about our facts before we publicly condemn Spider-Man. If it turns out he is innocent...
Innocent? Maybe you don't understand, Robinson.
Spider-Man's never innocent. J. Jonah Jameson. J. Jameson Jonas. Jonas J. Jameson.
Meanwhile, a few blocks away, Spider-Man starts on his moonlight journey. Hurry, Spider-Man, hurry!
What a good night's sleep can do. I almost feel like myself again. What was going through my mind?
I don't see a year on the thing here anywhere. Let's pull record out of some 45s here. I think let's do this one. Now it should self-detect 45. And it's sped up to 45, as it says there. Oh, I'm going to turn you down.
Pure energy. Pure energy.
I declare the X-12 finished. Yay.